Men as Housewives Part 2. The woman king fell in love with Ebuka despite having 25 husbands, but she felt something she doesn't feel for her other husbands. For Ebuka, she was so much in love with him. Ebuka put King Zaria on a condition. He told King Zaria that for him to marry her, he has to be the king and she the queen. King Zaria became confused. It isn't right. The woman has to be the king and the husband the wife in Ozeba village. What Ebuka is asking for is too much. If it has been any other random man that asked for this, King Zaria would have punished him. But her strong heart melts at the sight of Ebuka. She's very much in love with Ebuka. She has never been in love with any man despite having 25 husbands. She wanted Ebuka and was willing to do anything to get him. So she decided to make Ebuka king, therefore becoming the queen. King Zaria didn't think of the consequences of this decision. She just did this because of her love towards Ebuka. The villagers murmured and complained because of King Zaria's decision. It was wrong. Their ancestors would be rolling in their grave. How will she make a man king and a stranger at that because of love? King Zaria made Ebuka king and she became the queen. She gave Ebuka the staff of authority, and as long as this staff is with Ebuka, he is the queen of Ozeba. Queen Zaria was all lovey-dovey with Ebuka. They enjoyed the first few months of their marriage, but eventually Ebuka changed. He didn't respect Queen Zaria anymore. He was always rude towards her and married so many women. Queen Zaria's 25 husbands also behaved like Ebuka. They mocked Queen Zaria and disrespected her. Queen Zaria regrets her decision of making Ebuka king. The whole villagers were so angry at her for turning the village into a laughing stock. The men in the village no longer respected their wives anymore on the orders of King Ebuka. It was later revealed that Ebuka is Saro's secret son and they have been planning on dethroning King Zaria for a very long time. The husbands in the village treated their wives like mates. The women started doing house chores, which was weird to them. The men started marrying multiple wives from other villages. The village was in chaos. Even Queen Zaria was treated like a maid in the palace. She was so angry at herself for letting her love destroy her. Unfortunately, the men of Ozeba couldn't handle the affairs of the village as smoothly as the women did. The farm crops were dying and there was hunger in the village. The men wanted to become the head of the household, so they took up the responsibility and make their wives stay at home to take care of the children. But the men failed. They would go hunting and would catch not a single animal. There was hunger in the village, and as much as they hate to admit it, their women were doing a great job in running the affairs of the village. The men had a meeting with King Ebuka suggesting that they go back to the way they were. They begged Ebuka to make Zaria king again so things in the village would become better, but Ebuka refused angrily and the situation in the village became worse. Ebuka would angrily make Queen Zaria do lots of chores out of jealousy and bitterness for how well she ran the affairs of the village, which he couldn't. The hunger became worse and the people of Ozeba, both men and women, were forced to overthrow King Ebuka. They took the staff from him and sent him out of the village along with his evil father. The women of Ozeba felt remorseful for how they treated the men of Ozeba. It was as a result of their bad behavior towards the men that make the men of Ozeba support Ebuka in his evil scheme. Both genders apologized to each other and Queen Zaria made this a rule that each household are free to decide who the breadwinner of their house will be. It wasn't compulsory anymore for women to be the head of the household. Queen Zaria stepped down from being king and gave her title to Uchechi, the lady who married only one man, for living a life worth emulating. The old villagers were happy and they all aspired to emulate their new king, Uchechi, who stayed with her one and only true love. Queen Zaria and her 25 husbands, however, lived happily ever after. The end. Please guys, do not forget to like this video. Tell me what you feel about this story in the comment section. Do you also want a world where men are housewives and women will be king? I wonder how that will look like. So please tell me what you feel about the story in the comment section. Please do not forget to repost this video, share to your friends, add to your favorites. Thank you so much, and the most important thing is for you to like this video. See you guys on my next story. Bye.